See, I'm only taking off the very, very tips. It doesn't need a lot. And what I'm doing now is just combing the hair out towards me, and I can just comb it. Yeah, so, you know, we're just really at this stage, just practicing taking the very tips off and just getting our sections correct and just getting our body position correct. So your next section is going to be here. So an inch section all the way across. Let's clip all the hair we don't want out the way. That's it. That's exactly the same as we did last time. And we're going to wet the hair again. So when you cut someone's hair, either cut it dry or wet, but don't have some bits wet and some bits dry, because the hair's not going to stretch the same. Because obviously when the hair's wet, it stretches differently to when it's dry. So keep it all the same. Either do it all dry or all wet, but don't have some bits that are dry and some bits are wet. It doesn't work that way. So again, section from the middle. I'm going to again pull the hair out towards me, and I'm just taking off. Can you see my shortest point is there, and my shortest point is there, so I'm literally just matching those shortest points at the bit in the middle. So I'm combing out again. Yeah, I found my shortest point and I found my shortest point. I'm just cutting the bit off in the middle. Again, moving myself around as I'm walking around the client. And can you see I've got a short point here and a short point here. And I'm just literally taking the bit off in the middle that matches those two short points together. Yeah, moving on to this section. Again, found my shortest point, found my shortest point, and all the rest of the hair, it's just dropping down. Shortest point, dropping down, and I'm just moving to the middle. It's probably best if you get this hair out of the way. It might make it easier for you when you clip it out of the way. I haven't actually got another clip, but when you do it yourself, maybe you might find it easier. So I'm just taking the shortest point to shortest point, just a little bit of hair off. Now, if I was taking a much bigger amount of hair off, say I took all that hair off, then your next section is going to be quite clear where that is, because you'll be able to see the guideline from this section through your last piece of hair, because it's going to be quite visible. Whereas if you're only taking a fraction of, you know, what I'm doing today is just taking a fraction of hair off, you're not really going to see a very clear guideline. So what you're looking to do really is just, you know, by eye, you know how much you've taken off of the last bit, you know. So, you know, as long as you're constantly taking just the same amount off, and you'll know what the same amount is, because you'll be able to visually see it, and you'll know that whether you've got a massive bit you're taking off from last time, or or not so much. And not only will you be able to visually see it, you'll be able to, you know, match your shortest points in, like I was saying. Yeah. So again, moving on to the next side. I'll do this side quickly because I know you can't see from the camera. And this side I've got, you know, I'm standing again slightly to the on the left, because I'm cutting the right hand side, so I'm standing slightly on the left of the section I'm cutting. But this time I've got my fingers this way round because I find it easier. I'm not contorting my body so much. If I had them that way round, I'd feel awkward. Yeah. So can you see how we just work in those layers just a little bit shorter each time. So easy. The next